I always say lying down is easy, but it's when you close the casket. I think that's where the reflections comes in. So, in Taiwan and Korea, in my book I mentioned about suicide in Korea as well. When they hit the high, there was a guy who started a sort of a death experience where they get all these people, the students, to actually experience it. So they will come to let them reflect about life, write messages to their loved ones, then let them have a casket where they lie inside and they close the casket. And I remember they even do a hammering, just so that it signifies that, it's closing, it's sealing the coffin. And just by that, it helps the children or the teenagers have a bit of reflection on their life. So when they have the reflection of their life, let them think again, like, if today is really my last day, what would I have done differently? And I think that helps a lot of people. In fact, I have people who ask me before, will you conduct something similar in Singapore? Because we know that, Singaporeans, the children are facing a lot of pressure, not just the children, but adults, and they don't know where to go to. And depression is such a big topic, but we are just beginning to understand, or we are just beginning to talk about depression. So, and I always feel that it has to be addressed, this topic. And if this kind of service can help depressed patients to actually experience and to give them a second hope, why not? I think this service will gain a lot of traction. So a lot of the concept that I put in are concept that I've seen overseas, and I bring it in. One of the concepts that I think going forward I do really want to do it is living funeral. So living funeral in other countries is when a patient knows that her day is numbered, and she will hold her own funeral so that she knows who is here, who is going to speak at her funeral. She wanted her way, and then if there's anything that she would like to say to her friends and her family, she will be able to express it then while she's alive. So living funeral can be very healing for a lot of people to have closure. 我们叫做善终善别. And I think that concept, in the future, I would love to see it happen, because I think that if we are given a choice and we have time, definitely this can help a lot of family members have a better goodbye, better farewell, where they can be able to share what they would like to say, and then their friends, mainly the living funeral is where people say that they want to hear what other people say. They say, I don't want to be lying in a casket and I don't know what other people are talking about, but I want to be able to be at my own funeral and then to choose my own casket. So when I saw that happening, I felt, yeah, why not? And in fact, some Asian countries, they're already doing that as a final sort of goodbye, because they know that maybe on the funeral day, it will be difficult for, people to come together. So they do it earlier and then they celebrate the achievement of this person. And I think that has so much more meaning here.